What's up, everyone? Welcome back to First Impressions, where I give you my first impressions on recently released movies. My name is AJ Legend. This is my co-host.
And I'm BMX Stream.
And we just saw Ant-Man and Wasp, and we're going to give you a non-spoiler review. My colleague will give his thoughts first, since he's still new to the Marvel Universe.
Definitely.
And I will proceed after him. Go.
Okay. Initial thoughts on the movie. I honestly think it was a little bit better than the first one.
I actually was thinking that too.
I honestly thought that it was a little bit better than the first one. I mean, it explains a little, it leaves off right where the first one began, right where the Ant-Man began.
More or less, it picks up his story after Civil War.
Right. Which it does, and it does a very good job.
Well, pretty much, this is the plot. After the events of Civil War, he's pretty much under house arrest.
Yep.
That's not really. That's
not a spoiler. That's pretty
plot.
much. Yeah, that's a
He's
plot.
under house arrest.
Yep. And I just loved the movie. I loved how it was done. The casting was great. It was great to see certain actors again. I mean, they looked good. They had good screen time. I don't know. I just thought, all in all, it was a really good, well done movie. I don't really know what else to say. I liked it.
All right.
And now to the professional here.
This movie, I think, was better than the first one. I think it's leaps and bounds better than the first one. The first one is just a basic setup movie for the character. So you're telling an origin story in the first one. This one, you're ready to get to have fun now. Now that he's been established, you can actually have a more adventurous story. And this is what this was. This was a more adventurous story. The basic premise of this thing is that pretty much Scott Lang, Hank, and Hope team up to try and rescue Janet Van Dyne from the quantum realm, which was established in the first movie. Mm-hmm. And you got the character of Ghost, who is trying to stop them for her own reasons. Yep. So that's the basic plot of the movie. The character relationships I thought were well done. They're very well expanded upon. Michael Douglas, I love Michael Douglas as an actor, and I enjoy seeing him and saying him.
Agreed.
I thought he was one of the best. I thought he and Rudd had great chemistry in the first movie. I love their chemistry even more in this movie.
Yeah.
I love this pseudo father and son thing they got going on.
Definitely.
The relationship between Lang and Hope, I like it a lot.
Me too.
I like it. They're cute together. I don't care.
Yeah.
They're cute together.
I do. I like them too.
They're a badass combination too.
Definitely.
When they actually fight side by side, they're fucking kick ass. I love it.
I agree with that.
The action scenes are well done. Very well done. Well choreographed. Peyton Reed, who directed the first movie, came back for this, and as a director, he did a much better job the second time around. Mm-hmm. Now that he got his feet wet, he's more comfortable in the universe now, and he actually let his actors go, and he did a good job with that.
Definitely.
Cinematography looks really, really nice. Mm-hmm. Looks really well shot.
Definitely.
And Michael Pena as Louise is funny. All three of them are funny.
Yeah. The Transylvanian guy.
Yeah, he's actually
funny.
Yeah, he's actually American.
I know he's an American guy, but he played a Transylvanian.
He's actually Russian.
Oh, is he Russian?
Yeah, Russian's not Transylvania.
Oh, I don't know. He sounded kind of like Dracula to me, but anyway.
Listen, have you never heard of Bulgaga? Bulgaga.
He kept talking about that.
Yeah, all three of them they were funny in the first one, and I found them funnier. I find them funny in this one.
Yeah.
They got a little bit more to do in this one. They actually got a chance to kick ass, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Walton Goggins is in this movie as a secondary villain. He was hilarious.
Yeah.
He was the guy.
Birch. Sonny.
Yeah, he was Birch. He played Sonny Birch. Oh, he was great. I like Walton Goggins in general. He's a funny actor.
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne, great performance.
Oh my gosh,
movie.
yes.
I liked his character a lot. I really liked his character a lot.
Lawrence Fishburne. I mean, man.
Yeah,
I love how Lawrence Fishburne acts.
Fishburne as Bill Foster, a lot of shades of gray to him.
Of course.
A lot of shades of gray, and I'm not going to give away what happened.
And the movie touched upon it, but...
No, it didn't touch upon it. His whole character is a shade of gray. His whole character is a shade of gray. I completely enjoyed his character. I like the antagonistic relationship he has with Hank Pym. Yeah. It's a rivalry, but it's not a blood feud.
Right.
Like the last movie with Darren Cross, that was more of a blood feud. This one's more like a
A rivalry.
I wouldn't call it a friendly. I think you call it almost a friendly rivalry in a way, because they're not like
a competition.
Yeah, pretty much a competition between the two. So there's but they do have, but Foster does resent Pym a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You find out the running joke in this movie is like everyone has an issue with Pym. It got hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, this one's got an issue with Pym. That one's got an issue with Pym. This guy's like public enemy #1.
Yeah.
Getting everyone fired from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
But yeah, Michael Douglas. This movie has got some good tender moments, especially near the end. Especially near the end,
yes.
which was a really good scene.
Definitely.
I also particularly like a lot of funny. Paul Rudd was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
He once again he shines as Scott Lang.
Definitely. I love Paul Rudd's dialogue in this movie. It was very well done.
Paul Rudd has always been one of my favorite comedians, and he's just mile a minute. He never gets boring with his jokes.
No.
I would love to see Ant-Man and Deadpool exchange barbs with one another. I want to see Ant-Man react to Deadpool. That shit would be fucking hilarious.
That would be funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that all covers it without getting too detailed into it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so my final thoughts on this thing. I like this movie better than the first.
Yeah.
And it does have, I got some issues with it here and there.
Yeah.
There's some pacing issues that I don't care for. The ghost villain, she was hit and miss.
Yeah.
I liked it for the most part, but there's a couple of things I would have changed.
Definitely.
The mid-credit scene was great. Loved it.
Yeah.
It just further says that the events of Infinity War really is sending shockwaves throughout the entire Marvel universe, and I cannot wait to see
what happens.
Exactly. And also, I can't wait to see what happens with all the characters. Actually,
definitely.
That mid-credit scene was kind of shocking.
Definitely.
Very, very shocking. But yeah, overall, this is a very, very fun movie. It does try to juggle a lot of plots, and it does struggle a lot of time. But for the most part, it does its best to balance everything out.
Definitely.
And it does it in a coherent way where you're not bored with it. It's a very fun movie.
Yeah.
The characters have good chemistry. The actors have good chemistry. The characters work for me. Definitely. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give this thing an 8 out of 10. I liked it a lot.
I definitely agree. I liked it too. My criticism was more within the theater as opposed to the actual movie. But AJ's gotten off on rants about novice moviegoers.
So last year I made a video how much I hate asshole moviegoers.
And there was one that was no exception either. But
very obnoxious.
Other than that, it didn't take away from the overall enjoyment of the movie. I would definitely agree with my colleague here, and I would definitely give it the same rating. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Very enjoyable movie, and it was just really well done. The acting was really well done. The set design, the sets were really well done. That's pretty much it. It was a great movie.
Well, those were our thoughts on Ant-Man and Wasp. Let me know yours in the comment section below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and until then, I'll see you all next time.
Peace, guys.